So we are back on Europa.
We're gonna be going back in a second. I was just finishing up something here in. It's not technically the helm anymore, but
Let's see.
destinations, not the moon.
Oh,
You get better sleep.
define better. I took a nap for like 2 hours.
Ah,
So I am still tired, but yeah.
all right. So come on over and talk to her. At least that should be your first
Aramis's
step.
presence on
Yep.
Europa is not happenstance. Temptation set the wheels in motion, but obsession propelled her here. To destroy the light with an army of darkness, she and her followers make those selfish choices moment to moment. The darkness places a spotlight on our desires, as it once did me and those I cared about. For a time, I had forgotten. Humanity relies on our selfless acts to bring about a better world. Darkness is no more than a tool with which we do so. With splinters of darkness still in hand, Aramis remains an immediate danger to humanity. Look within. Focus your power. Let it grow. The
Oh wait,
ziggurat
wait.
awaits.
It's just like the thumbnail.
What is?
You look at the stream.
Um. One second. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Since the Drifter, Eris, you, and we're on Europa.
Yep.
Why are you pushing me?
You were pushing me. There's a difference here.
Okay, well, if I was pushing you, that means that you were trying to go way off course.
I was heading in a
Agency
straight
entity
line.
floating around the stranger? Can't be a ghost. She's not a guardian. I wonder what it is.
Straight line the wrong way.
I. Okay, what do we? Oh.
So, new Crux of Darkness in Bray Exoscience. So I'm gonna fast travel to normal spawn. I really don't know how you managed to flip it there.
Where are we headed? I
The
see.
zone on the left, but we gotta go from main spawn.
I see.
Oh yeah, it's one of these guys.
Ooh. That's not chest.
Yeah, that's why I dismounted early. then a little more left into the building under the ice.
Yep.
Look for a terminal with elevated access protocols. There might be one in the nearby offices.
Oh, I've been in here before, but it's because I was lost.
So while you're in that, I'm gonna check something. Isn't there any... Oh. Actually, gonna... After we do this, there's a chest we need to get in here.
Okay.
Guardian down.
How did you...
You shot the exploding thing while it was next to me?
Oh, I see.
Exploding things explode.
No. Uh-oh. They also explode from far away.
There we go.
Oh, that's a lot of exploding thingies. Yeah, one behind you. There you go. Only if I had my shield. This would be an easier fight.
Get really fast recharges on stuff.
Is that how it usually is?
For this, if you look on the left, it says stasis empowered.
Yeah.
That's because we're getting to test it out here. for
Okay,
the
so
commune.
it's not usually this fast?
No.
Okay.
Where is the chest in here? Look for another stasis sealed chest. A stasis sealed chest in there.
You mean
But
like
yeah,
one right
right
here?
Yep. There's gonna be more of them that we have to come to later on,
Mm-hmm.
but those ones are gonna be in like the deeper points. So here it's, was it Eternity and Creation, up in Reese Reborn it's like Technocrats Iron and Kel's Rising. On Nexus it's Well of Infinitude and Glassway.
I see.
What's our next step? Regroup with Ferex. So just fast travel back to main area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's go with quest step, and Verex should give you Christosine boots. I think.
I have seen what power has done to Aramis, but perhaps you are different. Perhaps there is hope. Axis. He is the visionary mind behind Aramis's technology. He wrings power from the darkness itself. But Verix was not privy to his secrets, his experiments. You must discover how he creates these dark weapons.
So I think this ends up
and stop
being...
him.
Yeah, we go to where we fought the guy before. I think it's just kill Vex. Collect tracking devices by defeating Vex, Stereo, and Abyss. Minotaurs will always drop the devices. We need 10 of them.
The spider meddles in awoken affairs. Does the queen know it? She must.
Yeah, what was the lower importance for that? What was... Okay. Oh, you...
I almost died
Is it-
there.
I was really tempted to go and try to push you further off.
That's just mean. Where are we headed?
Just in this zone now, look for any Vex, particularly the big ones.
Cool.
Big ones are guaranteed to drop the item that you need 10 of. It'll be a little, like, green, like, triangular pyramid.
Got it. You said something about Minotaurs, right?
Yeah, Minotaurs are guaranteed to drop it.
Cool. I just got one. Is it a tracking device?
Yep. We need 10 total.
Cool.
Yeah, we gotta take out this guy.
Do you see them differently
And-
from when I see them?
You have to have, like, taken part in killing them to get anything from it.
Cool. No, I just saw something green.
It's Knuckles from Sonic.
What? Where?
Over there.
Oh, I kind of fell over. Oh, I see.
Oh, he's not. So maybe he actually was trying to look like Knuckles.
Why is he all red?
No, he's very much blue. Oh, there's one. How many do I have?
How can you tell?
I'm at 5. If you open your quests and then hover over it.
I'm at 8. That is 9. Nothing on that one. Ah, there we go. I got my last one if you want to come take out the guy next to me. There's only one guy.
I think I might have just got my last ones. Yep. Alright. Our next step should be Charon's Crossing. Yeah.
I need to turn around. Should not be down here. Yoing.
Guardian, I know you're trying to do the right thing, but I can't shake the feeling you're going about it the wrong way. Think about what Varric
Okay.
said about Aramis. She turned to the
Dismount
darkness in order
Sparrow.
to help her people, and now look at her.
Hold
I'd
E,
never forgive
do not
myself if
press
the same
F.
happened to you.
Then what's my melee?
I have it on thumb button. I think default is C.
Is it? Oh, it is.
This conflux, Praxis built it himself. It's a little hacky. Cover me and I'll see what I can find out.
So we get to defend this spot
Right.
that's connected. This is where enemies are spawning. Radiant. Hmm?
I just fell.
I warned Aramis against glimmer drilling. What use is such currency to us?
Oh, I forgot glimmer extraction can happen here.
Where my wise words fail, your knife will must prevail.
Alright, that's the kind of obnoxious one down.
Cool.
So yeah, just everything spawning up there and then teleporting down is a little tedious.
Mm-hmm.
Is it already? There we go. Good, you spotted it.
Yep.
Now the servitor. Oh, he's again.
Oh. I just wasted 2 abilities on him then.
Looks like Praxis found out we're trying to shut down his conflicts. He sent a servitor to protect it.
Holding gun is very good. At least with Celestial Nighthawk.
Because you just killed him in one go?
Yep.
We've got a signal off of that downed servitor. I know where we can find Praxis.
There it is. So now, same way the other one was like, we did all that to lure out one lieutenant. So now we know where the next one is.
Cool.
That's that. Like for both of these, it's that the spot where the banner is actually where you start the mission from.
Hmm.
Aramis met Praxis in prison, yes? Oh, each day they spoke through the walls of their cells, dreaming of a new world. His research gave Elixni the ability to draw power from the splinters. Be careful.
Weren't we just down here?
Kill Praxis.
When we communed with the
Able to empower
crux, yeah.
followers.
It was same thing with the other one. We went into the ice cave, communed with it, left, and then fought areas.
But perhaps I can make use of
Oh, it's immune.
your kind
Now we can.
compelling test subjects.
From where?
Troubling, embarrassing. I must keep this from Aramis. The data must be clean.
Yeah, go.
Oh. No, 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 no. Ow!
Anytime you see the trip mines, you can just shoot the spot where the beam's coming from.
Hmm.
No free recharge there.
Ah!
Yeah, a lot of the time, if there's little nooks on the side of the room, they're probably going to put an exploder there.
Hmm.
Or at least something there.
This is where your golden age Kel built you. Trivial tinkering. I will elevate it. Is it strange to see this place, Guardian? Elixni are haunted by what we have lost. But we are not forced to walk the ruins of our former life, as you are.
You first. Go ahead. Go for it.
Yeah, way up there is where we're going to end up fighting.
Cool.
But we can't go straight there.
It's an invincible
the
Roomba.
Leave the Roomba alone.
He looked like he
What do
was like the final boss.
He's just a chill guy. Plus, that's the boss.
No, no, no. You swear that's not the boss back there, that Roomba? This guy looks dainty.
But I can account for you.
Congrats, you figured out the mechanic.
I just shot the thing. Didn't we?
This is a big circular area with a cross going through the middle. We came through that opening over there. Now we're on this one.
Oh, I
And
see.
we're gonna keep going around.
Makes sense.
Why are you trying to Goomba stomp me?
I'm honestly not. You're just falling under where I'm landing.
Your foot has clipped into my head like 8 times.
I've noticed that sometimes I'll just be floating for a few seconds after I land, and so I'm pretty sure I'm just riding your head at some point. Like a baby zombie on a chicken. Ouchie. Ooh. I understand now.
You understand what now?
Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Mining away. Oh.
You ready?
The final boss Roomba. I'm a little frozen.
Sounds like skill issue.
Why is she immune?
There was a second one.
Oh, I see. Okay. I am again frozen. I missed the shield. That's great.
If you're standing in a blue and red bubble, you should probably not.
I can't see when I am. Where's the other one? Where's the other one?
Room is symmetrical. There's also audio cues.
Yeah, but the first one was straight up in the middle. Oh, what's up, chat?
Let me see your tiny servitor. Take it apart.
Invincible again, I just destroyed them.
There's one more each time.
Oh, so there's 3 now?
It's 4.
Oh. I completely... Oh...
I didn't even get a supercharged there.
Barracks, Praxis is
Nope.
down. We're finishing up here.
Good. Without Phylax and Praxis, Aramis will grow reckless, careless. Without her counsel, she is weak. She will struggle to control this new dark power.
Perfect time for us to strike. Guardian, we should get back to camp with this splinter. The stranger will be waiting.
Oh boy, a shell from Forsaken.
Oh boy, a loading screen.
Well, it's gonna have to go pretty much across the map to get like back to the southern end.
Hmm.
Notice anything different?
It's very dark outside.
Oh yeah. Also over there, the stranger's not there. And there's robots.
I can't shoot them. Ah,
Guardian,
good morning.
I don't even know where to begin.
You're not even looking at me,
What?
man.
Since every day I know less
Well,
of
you
this.
walked behind him.
I
But that's not
walked to
why
where
I
he
came.
was looking originally.
The Vanguard has been watching Aramis, and I
He
have
was waiting
important
for us.
intel for you. You've clearly disrupted Aramis's plans. Vanguard scouts reported that she's fled to the Cosmodrome, perhaps to loot the remains of the old House Devil's hideouts. Her plan is unclear, but I believe she's getting desperate. Go to Earth. Find out what her next move is. And the Guardian, I understand what you're doing, fighting fire with fire. But the darkness is not our friend. The darkness caused the collapse. By all accounts, it seeks to cause another. Don't let it lead you away from the light. The city needs you. I need you. For now, do what you must for the good of humanity. But
Cut off after butt.
Yeah, that happened for you too?
Yep.
Does he just like saying the word but? That's it. That's his
Well,
end goal.
The line was, but don't forget who you are. Like trying to be like, hey, don't forget that like you're a guardian. I don't know why the line just ended there.
He just said, but, and then turned around. He didn't seem too confident finishing his sentence with us. So, like, for the past part of the campaign, have we just been doing bad guy stuff?
Well, no, we're stopping Aramis, who is trying to use darkness against us. But it's that we are using darkness.
Ah, and he doesn't like that.
And it's, yeah. Because what I showed you when I was replaying Final Shape, where it ends with him like using stasis because he's lost his access to the light.
Yeah.
This is him like setting his opinion of like darkness and stasis is bad, but over the course of, I think it was Witch Queen, Lightfall, Final Shapes, over the course of like 4 or 5 years, he like, what was it, like the last couple of years he's been going through like crisis of faith with the Traveler. And this was where he finally used stasis. But we talked to Shaw.
Having to do a tune-up on that weapon of yours. Here to help.
Locate them. Right, so these fallen sure know how to keep us on our toes. Tells you that Aramis has been trying to recruit her old comrades from House of Devils. Word is she brought along her trusted agent Bacchus, the Adamantine, and empowered her with stasis as a demonstration of her the forces at her disposal. Suspect the sergeant remained in the Cosmodrome in order to ensure Devils follow through. Locate Bacchus and scatter House of Devils before they leave for Europa.
Wonder if I should
Cool.
move the camp.
I'm gonna swap to solar real quick.
Alright.
Does it keep previous settings? It does.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So we go and turn around. And you picked up the quest step, right?
Yep. Cool, there's not much I can change. Could actually probably use a scout. But Monte Carlo's fine. Is that a stasis gun?
Yeah.
Mm.
Really cool one.
I see. Did that do any damage? Whee! This guy's not flying. Are we trying to fight this guy?
Well, we need to kill enemies in this area.
I see. Okay, cool. House Salvational Intel.
Oh, salvation.
Salvation Intel. I just got 2. How many do we need?
I think it's like 5.
Yep. I got 3. I would be done with it. I just finished.
Follow me. The hole in the building. Ow.
Barracks, we figured out what Aramis was doing in the Cosmodrome.
Oh.
It's the House of Devils, or what's left of them. She called for reinforcements.
Of course. The devils will follow Aramis's every command. And there are many left yet.
We've tracked them to an old factory.
Do not allow them to reach Europa.
We're on it.
Oh, I missed the hammer.
You should go into that room.
No. I'm just instant killing them. Let's go. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's power sunspots.
I kind of like solar a little bit more than void.
Then use it.
This have been doing more recently. Oh, that's not solar.
Yeah, when we entered the room, it gave us stasis. Yeah, so that was Bacchus. Actually, really quick. So that was Bacchus. It was actually, let me pull this from
Barracks,
collections, then equip
Aramis
it.
was planning on flooding Europa with spider tanks. We dealt with the ones in charge.
So if you inspect me really quick, and then
Yes.
right click on my helmet.
We are getting shot. Hold on.
Word of your success has already reached Europa. Aramis is most unpleased. She intends to react with another set of reinforcements.
Do do do.
Vex.
That's myself.
Vex? How?
You said your helmet, mask of
Yet
Bacchus.
another dark
Yep.
secret. A
So that's
by Clovis Bray.
so just the little like flavor text on it, not the like the full lore, but it says, "I cast off my carapace to be reborn, just like our glorious Reese. Atrax 1 fallen
She
exo.
needs to be stopped. We're on our way.
Atrax is so fallen exo being like exos like the robot characters, but a robot of one of the fallen.
I see.
Right. I believe the idea there is we just took out Bacchus there, but they'd already taken like a scan of Bacchus's brain to make Atrax 1. And the lore of this helmet is not nice. It's Bacchus. What was it? A big thing with Exos is like their brain can't be allowed to realize that it's in a robot body, otherwise they freak out and rip themselves apart. And they literally let Atrax, who was Bacchus, look at her own body. And instead of just rejecting it, and like tearing robot body apart, Atrax went, "Oh no, the other body is fake."
I see.
And tried to tear the other body apart. So the mask of Bacchus is a mask made of Bacchus's face. It is very gross.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Like, we've got a lot of weapons that are like made from like the corpses of our enemies. Like,
is a combat bow any good?
Can be. Which one did you get?
Neptolemos 2. But I was thinking of swapping to either hold on.
Yeah, we backfilled for this guy, so we're a little farther ahead.
It's no surprise to find you here.
I see. Is Whisper the Worm or Sleeper's Simulant better?
It's for different spots in the game. Whisper is for long damage phases, but we're not dealing with that now. But Sleeper is good.
Okay.
Tell me, Barracks, was it not you that tortured and murdered Elixni in the prison of elders? Barracks is a hypocrite. Yes. At least here they die for a cause.
Yeah, they're. Was it so? Varix used to be in charge of the prison of elders, where you'd fight. Like, he made a game out of like sending the prisoners to fight you, and some of the prisoners were fallen. And Aramis views him like trying to be better here, like trying to do the right thing. She views him as being a hypocrite. And like refuses to acknowledge like she needs to do better. This guy is really just trying to run as fast as he can.
Yeah. I am very far behind right now. Mostly just because I'm trying to see how different weapons work.
Well, this next part you'll have, not necessarily to say like plenty of time to catch up, but at a certain point we do have to like, he won't be able to just keep running forward.
Got it.
I tried everything to put it behind me, to move on, but in my head I could not silence the collective cries of our injured and dying. But then, darkness presented itself, could do something. So go ahead. Call me a monster. But do not doubt that what I do for the future of our people.
Very interesting gameplay of me just running down hallways.
Yeah, it's when you load in, it's no longer time to be going through menus.
I honestly didn't know we had loaded into a mission.
Aramis has always
When
been
it pulled you out while you were asking about the bow?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought I had pressed I around the same time.
Darkness pervades her mind and
Oh.
spirit.
Well, I will be joining you guys.
Actually, you're joining slightly before I am because he was like 2 feet too far forward, and I got stuck behind the wall. But yeah, this is the spot where you can't run forward anymore. You have to hold the plate. That's the wrong grenade.
What, you thought you had a healing grenade?
Well, I do have healing grenade. It's just that I also have gunpowder gamble, and I'm using a solar weapon. And gunpowder gamble is like getting kills with solar weapons or abilities gives you a bigger grenade. And I'm using it, so I'm getting a bunch of them. And I tried to throw it at my feet to heal, nearly exploded myself.
Yep. I forget, what is my super on solar?
You get a lot of hammers that recharge really fast.
Cool.
Ow.
The bow's a little bit better than the Monte Carlo, only because I can one-shot. I just have to be a little bit more accurate. Oh, I just threw my hammer into the river.
You can briefly drop down to get it, but make sure you
I
jump back out.
I don't know where I threw it. I watched it hit, then I turned around to fight.
Alright, boss room.
Foolish pawn.
So anyways, I'm using the sleeper
I made
thing
you into one of my own.
over
Yep.
the...
Make sure you're landing precision with it.
Unfortunately,
I
you're
see.
too late. I'll just have to eviscerate you another day. If you make it out alive.
Yeah.
It's on.
Activated the big portal. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What is it?
Well, the big guy's shield was right in front as soon as he showed up. This is a little bit of an annoying way that the boss works here. They both Minotaurs come out. Then once these guys clear, one of them comes out. And a bunch of ads will spawn. Once we've cleared a bunch of guys and this guy. Why did that do nothing?
I don't know.
But now, big one should be coming out. Spellbound Transcendent Mind emerges.
His shield's just
Yeah.
right in front of him.
Yeah, it rotates around. Orbs galore. That's the wrong grenade again. But now both should come out at the same time.
Which one should we target? Top one?
I'm gonna shoot the big one with my super. And there they go. Oh.
Hey, I didn't even get to get to the chest.
It'll go to your postmaster.
Cool. Why did it end so early?
Ours was a
Because the
world
cutscene.
of prosperity and peace, not unlike your golden age. We worshipped the great machine, but fate intervened. With it came a whirlwind of destruction. In the chaos, the great machine fled, abandoning us all. Aramis, like most, was left consumed with rage. In the wake of loss, Aramis rebuilt a life, found new family, one forged from anger. Aramis saw only destruction of that which abandoned us. Varric's fears for elixir lives. At the command of Aramis, they will meet their end. We all do. We must all make choices. Aramis chose herself over her people. If Aramis is to succeed, the great machine and all who follow it will meet their end. In darkness, there is only one truth. Death.
You're very orange now.
I am very orange now, yes.
So I have no choice but to use darkness to rip, shred, and tear through every single one of your kind.
Shooting me in the face isn't that nice.
No, it's cooling you down. You're on fire. This is an ice laser.
So how does this work? Do I hold the shoot?
Yeah, it's a linear fusion. So linear fusions versus fusions. Fusions, it's you charge up and that's like a burst, which is like da 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 da. Linears are charge up, and it's meant more for precision.
I see.
What that one does is it charges up, and it's a bunch of shots, but they're all lined up perfectly with each other until they hit something.
I see.
Other linears, it's just charge up and then one big shot, and some are charge up and then three like medium to large shots in a row.
Makes sense.
Where
did you just go?
I went to the south end of the map, to Beyond.
I see.
Darkness is a parasite. It burrows its way into your soul and feeds on your most selfish desires. Your every wish, tainted and twisted as you become the very thing darkness wants you to be. In that world, there is no future for any of us. I have witnessed this firsthand. I refuse to let it happen again. So know this as you step away from the light once more. Inside us all is the strength to control darkness. We need only look inward and remember why we're here. We are humanity's final salvation.
Cool.
I have no clue what that new symbol is.
Stasis is powerful, but so is your life. I'm sorry. I wish I understood why you need to fight darkness with darkness, but I don't.
I don't either. Still locked.
Mutant at the crux of darkness at Reese Reborn approach. I believe the last one is like just fully unlocking stasis.
I never imagined you'd be wielding darkness.
So now
Maybe once we
actually,
defeat Aramis,
we
you won't
fast
need
travel
it
to
anymore.
Varix at the main spawn, and then we're just gonna drive all the way to the north end of the map.
Cool. Oh, that reminds me. Where is it?
So I think Varix might also have another pick up armor, like open stasis sealed chests thing again. Oh, I guess it's afterwards then. He does not have it.
You sure it's this way? Because the dot says to go the other way.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we can go either way, really. Among Us, man.
Wee.
Oh, I can't. I'm out of ammo on this.
On what?
Aramis is
On
sending another
the laser.
wide-range transmission.
I was gonna try to shoot your bike as soon as you got off of it.
Another
Although I could have
foundational
used,
Just a hater.
civil society has been
could use
knocked
grenade
down.
launcher and it would have instantly popped.
Praxis, dear friend. Your death at the hands of those puppets will not go unavenged. Soon they will answer for what they've done. I will see to it myself. Rise now, my fellow Elixni. Do not let this scum take more of our sisters, brothers, fathers, and mothers. We are the future of our kind, and we will destroy all who threaten us. Leave no
Oh, there we go.
pawn alive.
Oh wait. Ah no. Actually, oh wait, I forgot I don't go from there.
Did I create that or did you?
You did.
So by killing, I can create sunspots or solar spots.
Yeah, I think it was you got the last like proper hit that while he had Scorch, the solar debuff.
Mhm.
So it, even though I put the solar debuff on him, you got credit for it, so it made the sunspot.
Oh, I see. So we're both making solar spots.
Yes and no.
Oh, I forgot I'm not using the hammer.
Yeah, even if they're frozen, they still explode.
Yeah.
But I made sure to shoot it so you'd learn the lesson. Ow. Don't have my healing grenade, my little stasis.
Neither do I. Back to healing grenade.
Be careful, Guardian. This is stasis at its most powerful. I won't lie. It scares me. I just don't want to see it turn on you.
Octovarax.
Its grasp is sinister. I won't lie. It scares me.
So if
Just don't want to
us
see it
using this
turn on
power scares everybody, why do we continue to use it? That doesn't make sense.
Because we need to have better mastery of it than the enemy does in order to make sure that we can take them down.
Why don't we just use our
Aramis
regular
wished
power?
to return the Elixni to greatness.
Because you still get
Varix
frozen
wished
when you're
to
using regular
follow her,
powers.
but her anger
And if
has
the enemy's frozen, then they can't freeze you.
and it has made Varix see. Aramis cannot save the Elixni, and we cannot save Aramis. We must help the Elixni who wish to flee Aramis. We must give them the second chance she promised. And then the way will be clear for you to end her reign.
Rocket launcher.
Look for a stasis sealed chest in something something.
It's Reese Reborn or Technocrat's Iron?
Perdition.
Oh. That is a lost sector.
Hmm.
How many of those quests? We have arms and class.
What future awaits the Elixni?
Actually, I think that one goes straight
Not
into
if we stay here.
last mission. Do you want to do the armor quests or go straight? Like, keep going with campaign.
We can keep going with campaign.
All right. Back to the north end of the map. after we've finished the campaign, it gives us a landing zone at the north end, so we can just fast travel there.
Nice.
Oh, there's a public event where you can rally.
Should we rally and then go?
I
Ooh,
did.
where am I?
Should be an exit to the cave, like right here.
Yep.
And public events right there. So you can rally there. And it's just into the big cave.
And this is the end of the campaign?
This should be the like event we do in the area, and then it gives us the final mission, or at least it should be.
Very cool.
The quest says we're on like step like 20 something out of 30. That's like 34.
Help my allies flee this ruined place, and they will become your allies too.
Yeah, allied skiff is being held in a containment field, so that's it right there. We need to bust them out. And if you look around, there's spots like this that have a little laser.
I see.
Come over and tamper with the machines to draw out stronger guys. There's another one by the building, and then there's another one by like the corner way over near where the elevator is.
I don't know. Okay, I see the building one. Requires field emitter code.
A guy should be spawning.
No. Oh, yep.
Weakened him for you.
Thank you.
Just start on the last one. Ah, I forgot the last one's a brig.
I missed the hammer throw. Woo-hoo-wee.
There it goes.
Very cool.
My friend, thank you.
You got an arrow in your head.
Lixney, who still know hope, will flee to
Oh, I got healing grenade.
Mizrax, the light Kell, awaits them. For a Kell, he is young, untested. But
Oh, you have to launch
my
it.
people dare
Yeah.
to hope. Yes.
Yeah. Mizrax, Kell of Light, he's
Wield this dark power
the guy that we,
wisely,
like the guy that
purpose.
like leads us during the current seasonal stuff.
Corruption did not
I see.
stem from darkness, but from
Hold on, before we start it, can I do something in the menu?
bring
All right.
this
Cool,
lesson
thank you.
to
Oh, that's it. Of Ember Benevolence.
Hmm.
You're red now.
I am red now. I was looking for more like a maroon, which is why I have this now.
What shaders are a good maroon?
The only one I have is New Monarchy Regalia.
Oh, I have Whispered Sheen on a lot of stuff. Echoed Anger from Witch Queen, but that is very red.
Wait, how red?
Pull up my stream.
Um. Do do do. That is very red.
Mm-hmm. That's from Witch Queen. Carbon Blood, that's as an accent. Carminica. More red and black.
What's that red and black one? Yeah. Carminica looks nice.
Yep, it's from Season of Arrivals.
So I'm guessing unavailable.
I don't know. Valkyrie Zero from Season of the Worthy. Rivalry Stoic, that's Guardian Games one, but that's more white and yellow.
Yeah.
Bloody Tooth. Deep Sea Jaunt, that's more blue than I thought it would be. Iron Ruby. Falco's Finery is very green. Crucible Legacy is a little too light. Crucible Metallic is very dark and metallic.
What about the top right one?
Top right?
Even further above. Yeah. New Age Black Armory.
Oh, yeah. Ancient Republic. Buffer Overflow. Mercurian Sunrise isn't bad. New Monarchy Succession. Noble Constant Red is very white. Watermelon.
Yeah, I think
New
I have
Monarchy.
Noble Constant Red. But
Alright, ready?
yep, I am ready this time. I was just trying to get something to contrast the fire. Did you shoot me with your super?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I had it, and you can't take it into the mission.
Oh, that makes sense. Did not know that one.
The more Elixni that escape, the better I feel. They deserve safety, away from Aramis.
A victory, yes, but more remain.
And when I find them, they'll all die. Good riddance to traitors like you. Unworthy of my empire.
Aramis, it was never meant to be an empire. It was meant to be home.
Oh, no.
Our home was taken from us.
Oh, are we going
by
up there?
a once great machine.
I was, just because I could get up here with what I was doing, but that was very much a mistake. Because I launched up, took damage from doing it, tried to throw my grenade at my feet to heal, and it was charged gunpowder gamble.
Hmm.
Varix had hoped somewhere within
Do they
the
talk in the
friend I
third
knew
person?
remained.
Hmm?
But
Varix
after
does.
what you did,
Why?
I
He's
knew I was
he's quirky.
wrong.
Okay.
Do you know why they call us Fallen? It wasn't our whirlwind that earned us that name. We're fallen because Elixir like you never proved we could stand up. To humanity, we were always weak. Always doomed.
I am gonna recommend not skipping stuff for this in case there's like actual dialogue
Yeah.
from going through the building. Did you just shoot me in the back of the head with an arrow?
Possibly. I can neither confirm or deny this, but you do have an arrow sticking out of the back of your head.
I forget. Oh, we have to unlock stasis before we can open that.
There was no dialogue.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure because I haven't done the story version of this in a while. See, why did that one not launch its faceplate straight forward like the others? I think this is also a... yeah.
One day you'll understand. When your city falls and your people die. When your traveler abandons you.
You are very low on health there.
What are you talking about? I'm full on health.
You had taken what appears to be fall damage.
Where'd you go? There he is.
Aramis is wrong about Varix, about Elixir. Varix came to Europa for a second chance, for the right thing. That is strength, not weakness.
Oh, please, Varix. You only came here to hide. Like a coward.
No! Releasing Vex put Elixir lives in danger. Many have already perished. Aramis,
I don't have any vestiges yet. What am I doing?
I just missed 2 hammers in a row.
Oh, get ready.
Boss fight.
Aramis.
Welcome back. It's time to meet your end.
Is she attackable?
Uh,
Yep.
Should be, yeah.
Darkness was not meant for you. You did not understand this power.
Was that it?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's
Your
it.
chains are showing.
Very quick cutscene.
Wasted serving false gods.
We try to use stasis, but she freezes us.
Allow me to help you break free.
Ghost. This is... I can't. I'm sorry.
No, my snow globe.
Look what I've done for you. No more light. No more dark. Look within.
I'm literally on fire. You can't freeze me.
How interesting.
The only thing we have to break here is you.
Come then, Khan. Show me what freedom has given you.
Hammers. Freedom gave me hammers.
Oh, you just used your super.
I'd still have a hammer.
Oh, no. No, you don't.
No, I don't.
I'm swapping my exotic really quick.
Should I swap the whisper or...
No, I was swapping my exotic armor.
You're a mutant. Why are you a mutant?
She's not.
I will tear the darkness out from inside you.
I really wish I had my hammer.
How dare you get in my way? You are not special. The darkness is
You
mine.
shouldn't be taking damage right now. This is a
However
little
you
concerning.
do this, it does not matter.
Really?
Still tear
Yeah,
This power was
Okay,
meant for me and the Elixir.
Oh, she's immune.
Okay.
Not scum like you.
I have my hammer back.
It will not end this way. It can't. What?
She's gonna go join the Blue Man group.
so yeah.
Doesn't she come back in a later campaign?
Yeah. So she's in there from this point in Beyond Light until like halfway through the next expansion, Witch Queen, in Season of Plunder. Like the season starts with we come back here to check and see if her ice statue is still there, and she's not.
I see. Because yeah, I
right.
remember walking down all those hallways just to get here to talk to her, right? Or
No,
talk
that
to
was
somebody.
Yeah, it was we brought her in. That's for this season.
Yeah.
Because this season is like so what we did before this, where we like freed the allied skiff, like the allied ship, so it could get away to go to Mizrax. He's the Cal of House Light. Aramis here is Cal of House Salvation. And this season is kind of just like wrapping up their story, and like finishing it off. Because back in Destiny 1, the House of Wolves campaign, which is where like Varix first shows up and like we find out about these like Elixni like legends about the Kell of Kells, which is just like legendary. Like this is, I think the name is literally leaning into like biblical term King of Kings, literally leaning into that, because Kell is just their name for like leader of a house.
Yeah.
But it's the Kell of Kells is like their like final ruler, or like the person who will like bring everyone together and like unite them and make them as strong as possible. And for a while, we've been at Aramis and Mithrax were the two remaining Kells. But then there's the Scorn, who are like the zombie fallen. Their leader Fikril also is technically a Kell. And this season was kind of just the like big clash of like figuring out who will be the Kell of Kells. Because I think he's on the page for like the season pass. The like big guy behind where it says episode Revenant is Fikril, and he's got his spear.
Yeah.
The spear tip is the echo for this episode. It's like the power of light and darkness and all this, but it's that it is a memory of Reese, their homeworld, and it just wants the like truest like interpretation of Reese. But Fikril is the one that has the echo, and he is very much against all Elixni stuff because he wants everyone to become zombies.
I see.
So he's able to use it to turn everyone into zombies, but the echo itself doesn't. And we had to like fight to take him down. But all this while, Mithrax has been corrupted for a while, and he's like very ill, and he's like becoming a bit of a monster. And at the climax, it's he wants the echo because like Nezarek, the thing that's possessing him, wants that power. And Aramis also wants the echo in order to help her people. And Aramis is, what was it? So that whirlwind where like that was like their like collapse, their like apocalypse, that happened possibly thousands of years ago. Because it's another planet somewhere else in the galaxy, really long way away, and it took time for the traveler to get from their place, like from their world, to ours, and them to follow. And then it's also been centuries since the collapse. But Aramis remembers a little bit of their homeworld, so she is very, very old. She's not the oldest, but it's the echo goes to her because she like wants to help her people, and she remembers what it's supposed to be like.
Yeah.
And so it's she leaves in peace with the echo, and like we let her go because she lets the title of Kell of Kells go to Mithrax, and we killed Fikril, so Aramis is gone, moving on to try to rebuild her own part of like Elixni life. Mithrax as Kell of Kells leads like on Earth, and Fikril is gone for good.
I see. Where did you go?
The main mission. I go to the bottom of the map.
I see. Okay, cool.
But I wouldn't be surprised if the rest of the quest steps for this are based around learning more about the stranger
You
here,
see now, darkness resides within.
because there is like a
her,
post campaign with her.
as it has many others across lifetimes, timelines. Beyond ours lies another world, one pervaded by darkness, where guardians abandoned their light at the call of temptation. In that world, you were no exception. But here, in this world, light and dark swell within you side by side, giving you strength. Remember that when you step onto the ziggurat once more. You're there for one reason and one alone, to fully harness the darkness within you. It's time now. They're expecting you.
Oh, are you talking to him?
No. I was just looking at them.
I'm worried, Guardian. Wielding stasis may be taking more of a toll on you than you know. I can resurrect you with the light, but if using darkness consumes you, I may be powerless. I just want you to know, I'm here with you. Through light or dark. We're partners. Always.
I am being forced to walk.
I'm trying to punch you, but I can't.
I can't fire either. Subclassics. What do we do now?
Well, first, come over here. Oh, you walked away? Yeah, there's no going back in.
Oh, okay.
Anytime there's one of those veiled statues, you can look in like where the arms are under the sleeve and see that there's like it's only the exterior of the model. You can just see through the backside of it.
Oh, I see. I thought you were about to show me like a chest that you can only get once.
Oh no.
You have taken control of the darkness within and sent Aramis to her end. It's time the truth presented itself to you. I mentioned before another timeline. My own. There Aramis lived, and the temptation of darkness thrived. It pervaded the minds of the good and preyed on their desires, bringing about a new dark age. I feared these events unavoidable, and though I still do, you've given me cause to hope again. Our fight is far from over. We must prevent that dark future, no matter what. Thanks to you, I stand no longer at a familiar end, only a promising new beginning.
Oh man. I cannot access No Time to Explain.
Oh really?
Nope, I have to have Beyond Light.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
If you might have to hit escape, but you should be able to buy your stasis stuff now.
Yeah. Is No Time to Explain good? Like, is it any good?
So it's a pulse rifle, so it's like 3-round burst.
Mm-hmm.
Landing headshots with it charges up a little thing where like you will get a little thing that will just shoot and help you after you've fully charged it. The idea is when you shoot and miss, the bullets that missed get sent into a different timeline, and then they come out of the portal thing, and when they hit, but it just lets you have like a little more damage going at a time.
Mm.
But this is actually so the stasis subclass is where they introduced this whole system. Where it's like you have your super picking the abilities and then the aspects.
I see.
Shatter Dive, Grim Harvest. Oh, I forgot they added Frost Armor. Need those two. Dodging slows targets. Grim Harvest. Defeating slowed or frozen targets makes stasis shards. They give melee. While it's equipped, picking up stasis shards grants frost armor. Increase weapon stability, aim assist. After freezing.
There's only one super.
Yeah, I'm hoping that now that you can get stasis for free, I'm hoping that they make another super and at least one more melee for every class, because there's only one melee for all. I hate the Warlock melee with a burning passion. Because it has like a fairly long cooldown, and so the Titan one, you get like Ice Fist, you go in for a punch. If you hit, it puts like it like attaches like a slowing bomb to them, and it pops, they get slowed.
Yeah.
If you miss, it gives you a good chunk of the energy back for it. Hunter, the Hunter stasis melee, intrinsically you have two charges, and it's that you throw a like an ice shuriken that bounces and freezes targets. The Warlock one is when the super is active, like you have like a big staff that you're blasting with. It's that you briefly summon the staff to let out one single little icicle that hits. The icicle has really bad tracking, and it won't like move to try to hit stuff more aggressively. It feels really bad when you whiff, like when you whiff with it, and it's not great.
I see. Would it be worth it putting on Wormgod Caress for the melee damage?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to get more arms so I can infuse it, but because right now I've just got extra grenade.
It is good. Like all exotics are a good upgrade above not having an exotic.
Right.
It all depends on like what you're trying to do with it and what like fragments you're building into. Because for instance, like running Celestial Nighthawk for solar is only good with one solar super and only if I am on solar. Whereas like Assassin's Cowl, which is like John's like rolling on the floor build where he like dodges, then punches, then dodges again, then punches again, over again. Is when he gets a kill with like a powered melee, he turns invisible and gets healed. But actually, let me equip Arc really quick so I can double check it. But he runs a melee that is specifically set up as defeating targets with this ability also fully refills your class ability and restores some health. So even without Assassin's Cowl, it restores some health and gives you your dodge back. But you can run Gambler's Dodge, which is dodging near an enemy gives you back your melee. So you dodge to get your melee, then you get Combination Blow, so you get to punch again. And each time you kill with the powered melee, it increases your melee damage.
Mm.
So just chaining this over and over and over again, and then building into stuff for like, what was it? The Reaper mod on his cloak or on his class armor, because that makes so after using your class ability, the next kill you get will make an orb. And on his arms, running heavy-handed, so that getting a kill makes getting a kill with a melee gives him an orb. And he just keeps doing that over and over again to make tons and tons and tons of orbs, but also he's able to survive and do a lot of damage.
I see.
But it's the exotic you go for is entirely off of like what you're trying to build for.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are certain ones that aren't great at, but also other ones that are getting buffed in what, like a week in 3 days, so like 10 days from now. A bunch of them are getting buffed. Like Eternal Warrior, a helmet that's meant for like when you're running arc. It's what was it? Arc final blows grants an escalating bonus damage with arc weapons. Gain an overshield when activating Fist of Havoc, and gain the highest tier damage bonus to arc weapons when Fist of Havoc ends.
Mm.
They're I forget what they're adding. I know they're adding. You get. Is it getting kills with the super extends the duration of the super?
Yeah.
That's the one. Eternal Warrior. Oh no, yeah, it's just final blows extend the duration. But then there's actually one that I was considering like trying to get you during the dungeon, but
Mm-hmm.
I think no, that requires what was it? That requires Shadowkeep. It's Titan's Ramparts. It's exotic arms. It makes it so that your towering barricades, like the tall barrier, lets you shoot through it. It got so it like the idea is that's pretty good for like PvE because you can shoot through it, stay behind it, you don't get hit. In
Yeah.
PvP, it got crazy toxic because you just find an area that is the width of your you find a choke point that is the width of your barrier, put your barrier there, you can shoot through it, the enemies can't. You can walk through it. If your enemies try to walk through it, they take damage from it.
I see.
So it's real toxic.
Yeah.
It's getting but then they nerfed it into the ground after that. Where it's like literally the perk says you and allies can shoot through your towering barricade, which has an increased cooldown and reduced health and duration. So it takes longer to get it. It can get shot down easier, and it lasts way way shorter. They so the notes for Heresy says removed several downsides, applied to Assault Barricade to bring it in line with Towering. Cumulatively, these changes result in Towering Barricade you can shoot through with no other downside, while Titans is equipped in PvE. Increased Barricade health from 400 to 500, no longer decreases the Barricade cooldown, no longer decreases duration, and then further increased damage dealt to it from Guardians. So in PvP, when player shoots it, it breaks faster. And like from their testing, we found like, oh yeah, this these together counteract it.
Yeah.
So giving it 100 more health, the increased damage makes it break in the same amount of time. And there's a lot of other ones like Kepri's Horn. Kepri's Horn is when you use your barricade, it sends out a wave of fire And the idea was the fire would go out and then come back. And it was generally just not good enough to be worth using. And what they're doing now is it now sends out three waves of fire at once, but they don't come back in. They do like track in on enemies. But you know how with the hammer, or when you kill an enemy that's on fire, it makes the little like the sunspot with little fire on the ground?
Yeah.
It makes it so that using that, any enemy that gets hit by the sunspot or gets hit by like the waves of fire makes a sunspot. And it's players get a sunspot if they die to it. Where PvE enemies, it's just if they are hit by it.
Let's see.
But there's a lot of stuff there. It mainly just comes down to what you want to do. It's like I recommend just trying different weapons. Because like, what was it? Like there's hand cannons here. Like if I move away so I can shoot. Like there's normal hand cannon where it's just shooting, and then there's heavy burst ones where it shoots 2 bullets. Lots of stuff there. Let me.
I am enjoying the bow a lot.
There's a lot of really good ones. What was it? There's like one called Whispering Slab. And it's like another thing is based off of the weapons you pick, you can like try to find out like what perks can show up on it, and then when you find one that has good perks, because a bow I have Whispering Slab, like a good perk on bows is Archer's Tempo, where it's landing critical hits. It's like landing headshots will make the draw time faster, and it keeps stacking, so you just get to shoot faster and faster.
I see.
But Whispering Slab also has a perk called Sympathetic Arsenal, where it's after getting a kill and then reloading, all of my stowed weapons get reloaded. Except it's a bow, which means you fire one arrow, get a kill, and then as your character automatically knocks the next arrow, that instantly reloads all your stuff. Because every time you get a kill, you reload. Or every time you fire, you reload.
That makes sense.
But then, actually, I'm going to take us to the tower really quick.
Cool. I do need to talk to Zavala, so.
Well, this is for something other than just Zavala, because
Yeah.
you still have the grenade launcher you got from the dungeon, not the God roll one.
Oh,
that
what,
they
the
gave out.
mountaintop?
No, the VS chill inhibitor.
Oh, I see.
The
okay.
the heavy one.
Yeah.
Because the heavy one, it gets. So what I just said for Sympathetic Arsenal, where it's get a kill with one weapon and then reload, it loads all your weapons. This season they introduced Envious Arsenal, which is dealing damage with your other 2 weapons reloads the weapon with the perk.
I see.
And it's on the grenade launcher, so dealing damage with my like primary and my kinetic and my energy weapon instantly reloads my grenade launcher. Then from doing that, if I then pull out the grenade launcher and hit an enemy, it has a perk called Bait and Switch, which just increases damage by a lot. And Bait and Switch is literally deal damage with all of your weapons and then get a 11-second damage buff. So it's deal damage with your 2 weapons, which reloads the heavy, and then after the first shot from the heavy, you get the damage boost.
Aramis is gone.
Hmm. Why is he wearing
I
red
can't say
now?
I agree with the methods,
Hmm?
but you
He
do
was
see what can be
wearing
done.
red before.
Oh, okay.
Europa
He just looks really
is a
vibrant
treasure
on
trove
my
of
screen
golden
right now.
age knowledge. That knowledge, good and bad, belongs to humanity and must remain out of the hands of our
Sunset
enemies.
into
Where their care
Yeah.
gone,
brighter
the fallen
area.
will be scattered and disorganized. Frequent targeted strikes will keep them that way. I've made an arrangement with the Awoken. Temporary immunity for Barracks while he helps us secure Europa. It doesn't sit right with me after what happened to Cade. But there are greater threats on our doorstep now.
Yeah, if you come over to Banshee, he's got the grenade launcher.
Farewell.
Yep, I'm coming.
So what was it? He's got grenade launcher along with. Oh, I think there was there 5 weapons or 6 weapons? I forget. No, it's not a bad one. Um, oh, yeah, you should also be able to buy upgrade modules from him.
Yeah. I do need those. When I acquire just weapons from him, does that just give them to me for free, or
Uh,
like this
is
hand
it
cannon?
is it called Rose?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that row of them, the Rose, Multimach, Compass Rose, Hothead, and then the Chill Inhibitor,
Uh huh.
those are there for free, and they will be here at least until the end of next episode, I think.
So I should go ahead and get all of them.
Yeah,
Cool.
because the reason why they're giving them away is when the dungeon came out, a lot of people like looked at the API and saw that what was it? And saw specifically that the like really good combo, Bait and Switch and Envious Arsenal, was on there and should have been dropping, but no one was getting it.
Hmm.
And it just kept like piling up and piling up of people trying to get it and just no one could seem to get it.
Yeah.
And
My vault. That's just I can put stuff in there, right?
yeah, and you can take it out on any character.
Apparently I don't have enough space. What?
Oh no, that's the your inventory is full. You can't take anything.
Okay, how do I put stuff in the vault?
So while in the vault, press I, and then like your background should change a bit.
Yeah.
Or if you're just in inventory and you hit Control. any item that you click on to try to equip will go into the vault instead.
Cool. How can I tell which one's better of my
Hmm?
the VS chills?
Look at the perks. The one that has MBS Arsenal. That's the MBS Arsenal and bait and switch. That's the good one.
Cool.
So make sure you lock it. And what I recommend is if you right click on it. Does this give the options for it now? You can enhance newer weapons.
Should I dismantle the other one for infusion to boost its power up?
Yeah. Yeah, just make sure you're careful and only infuse it into the good one. Which...
Yeah, I just did.
Okay.
And then what mod is best for it?
Probably quick access. Oh wait, hang on, I'm on the wrong weapon there. Can we get... Yeah, backup mag is good, or quick access sling, because the idea is you deal damage with the other two, then swap to this one.
Makes sense.
But I just realized you don't have access to enhancing, because you haven't... You still need to do first couple of Witch Queen.
Probably.
Yeah, doing the first couple missions of Witch Queen unlocks weapon crafting and weapons, again, red border weapons. Which will give you the ability to enhance stuff, because, like, my chill inhibitor, I have enhanced NVS Arsenal and enhanced bait and switch. Let me try to see what difference.
There's one. I can't get the indebted kindness.
That's what the last one was. It requires having done... So Indebted Kindness and Chill Inhibitor are both from dungeons. Indebted Kindness is from the dungeon before Chill Inhibitor.
What can I do for you, Titan?
Oh yeah, how much stuff do I have in here? Random.
Looks like there was a rat living in there.
Decryption can break your heart sometimes.
Okay, so the enhancement on my Chill Inhibitor from Enhanced Envious Arsenal, it bumps my reserves stat by 20.
Speak to
So
me not of the
I get a few more, like a few more like total grenades, and then the enhanced bait and switch is less worth it because it increases the duration, so like the effect by 1 second. But a lot of other ones give you a lot of other enhancements do even more, because like I've got an SMG. SMG that shocks targets So it shocks targets, and the buff from being enhanced makes it apply the shock more often, or it's just faster overall.
When was the last
And
time
then
you were at peace?
the shock is a debuff, and there's another, like a different perk that gives me a buff based off of if I just applied a debuff. And it increases duration of the buff from that. Yeah. Really big part is just finding out the perks that come on the weapons you like.
Yeah.
I think I have something you will like.
Welcome back. Done.
Yeah. I'll send you a link really quick.
So are among the greatest mysteries.
It's if there's ever a weapon like you really like, try looking around on there. Like just search the name. Try to search for like the most, or when it says like from like season 20, season 23, whatever. Most of the time, take the most recent one. It's like just the largest season number.
Yeah.
Uh,
I look very weird. My arms. They're big.
oh yeah,
Enough.
yeah. I mean, if I go and turn helmet on,
Yeah, but yours is cloaked by your actual cloak.
well, yeah, but it's that every, like almost all hunter helmets, if the hood wasn't up, you would see that they look very bald because they are all designed for for having a hood.
Yeah.
So
Are there stuff that are there things that you can turn off the hood with?
I think so. I just gotta find them.
There.
It's a few specific cloaks don't have hoods.
Hmm. I am going to check out that link because I want to figure out which one of my swords is better.
Oh, there's one. I put that on. Now I look very bald.
Yeah. Okay, what do I have on? Balance guard. Flash counter.
Gonna need someone to shut off the power.
Oh, I forgot that one makes it look like I just actually have hair. Oh, I already had one that didn't have
When was the last time you can remember we were
a
at
foot
peace?
on.
This is all wrong.
She said this cycle has to come to an end before the new one can begin.
Oh.
I'm gonna end stream there.
I will also be doing that.